Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Akshay here and today I'll walk you through a very interesting SQL assignment question that was asked in Dcluttr. Actually, one of my friends happened to had an opportunity to do the assignment at Dcluttr, and this was the question he sent to me, and the task was to find the number of products sold and restocked. Okay, so this is the input. Okay, and this is how the output should look like. So you see you have different product name like Haldiram Bhujia, Cadbury Dairy Milk, Tata Salt, Amul Butter, YY Noodles, and so forth. And for every date, corresponding date, there is a product amount or the number of products associated with it. And you can see it either increases or decreases as per the data given. Okay, so we need to find for every product how many products were sold and how many of them got restocked for a given period of time. Okay, for the sake of simplicity, we have taken only 10 days, but the database was huge, but I preferred to work with a very small sample of data, and I'm going to show you. So let's get back to SQL and I'll show you how this is done. Okay. Yeah. So the task is to find the number of products sold and restocked for each product. Okay. So this is the data that I have with me, and at what day what was the amount of product, and for the other day what was the amount of the product. Okay. So let's dive in. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to use a lag function to get the number of products for the previous day. Okay, so number of products, I'll lag it by 1 day. Okay, and in order to handle the null value, I'm gonna say number of products again. The first value will obviously show me the same number as the dat of the first entry, number of products. Then I'm gonna do over, then I'm gonna partition by it can either be product ID or product name. I'll choose product ID over order by I'm gonna give the date, because I'm gonna check according to the previous date what was the next day's result. Okay, as let's name the column as lagged. Okay, and let's see. So we got our results. So this is corresponding to the previous day. Okay, for second, what was the previous day? It was 25. For third, what was the previous day for Haldiram Bhujia? It was 27, and so on. We get the lagged column like this. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a difference from the number of products and the lagged column. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, number of products minus, since it's already a Windows function given here, I need to copy the entire thing and I need to give. Had it been a different CTE, I would have just taken lagged and then I would have subtracted it and then I would have got the result. Okay, so I do this, and as let's say diff or the difference column, and let's see what I get. So the difference I got for the first entry, obviously it will 0. For every first entry it will be 0, and that won't matter much. Okay, what matters is what was the previous day's result, or what was the previous day's amount. Okay, left, whether it was sold or not sold, it will give me. Okay, so as you see, if the number of products is greater than that of the lagged column or the previous day, it means for that day, this product got restocked. Okay. Two of the products were added in that shop inventory and hence it got restocked. Okay. Similarly, for the next day, if you see the number of products for that day were less than that of the previous day. It was 27, right? And here for the previous day, it's 27. So it's -5. Okay. What can we conclude from this? That for that particular day, 5 items, 5 Haldiram Bhujia were sold. Okay. So it's that simple and we're gonna work on this, logic. Okay. So for the sake of convenience, I'll put this in a CTE. Okay. Select, okay. I'll put it in a CTE and then I'm gonna make a main function. A main query. Okay. I'll simply do select. Okay. Select. I need to check my result. So what do I need? I need product ID, product name, the amount sold and the amount restocked. Simple as that. But I'll also show you the logic behind how it's done. Okay. So I need product ID, comma, product name. Okay. And then I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna sum, okay, of all the products that were sold. Okay. So now I see if there are negative values, this implies they were sold. Okay. And capitalizing on that, I'm gonna make a case when statement within the sum function that will be easier for me to pull in the data that I need. Okay. Case when, if I say the diff is less than 0, okay, then I'm gonna say -1 into diff. Why I'm doing this? I am converting the negative integers into the positive ones. They will sum up and give me the value for those the amount of the products sold. Okay. For the sake of summation, I'm just clearing out I'm just making a negative integer into a positive one. Okay. Then -1 else 0. As simple as that. It won't be added. Even though it adds up, it won't be added. Okay. So all the other entries that are negative ones, they will be added, and the rest all which is 0 and of that will be left alone. Okay. End. Cool. As I'll say amount sold. Okay. Similarly for this one, this is very easy. I hope you got the logic for the amount restocked. It will be case when if difference is greater than equals to 0, then obviously it will be simply diff, because those numbers are already in positive values. Okay. So diff else 0. The zeros won't add up. Okay. And as I'm gonna say amount restocked. Okay. So from where do I get it? I'm getting it from the CTE. Okay. From CTE. And then obviously, since it's a sum function associated with those group names and product name and product ID, I'm going to give a group by. Group by, let's say both product ID and product name. I mean, one is fine, but product ID, since both are there, so you can take product ID. Okay. I'll hit. Yeah. So you get it. And then for the, just to make it look good, I'll do order by let's say product ID. And then, so yeah, you get the final results as Haldiram Bhujia on the 10th day or the last day. The total amount sold was 14 and the amount restocked was 18. Okay, for Tata Salt, the amount sold for the last day was 12 while the restocked ones were 18. Okay, and so forth. So a very interesting question. There could be a lot of variations to the same, and you only need to and you just need to be careful and use your logic correctly in order to solve it. I hope that you like this video. Please feel free to share it to your friends who are giving the interviews. And as usual, keep learning, keep growing. I'll see you next time. Till then, happy working. Thank you.